Welcome back to another video, yeah. Welcome back to the channel, yeah. Before we get into this, yeah, make sure you're liking, subscribing, commenting, following the tickers, Instagram, everything, yeah, in the mix on top. Trust me.
So anyway, yeah, today we're going to be speaking about our relationships harder than 30 years ago right now. Obviously, me personally, I do believe they are harder because I'm under 20 in it, and the woman's expectations are already getting pretty high, you know what I mean? It's a
Mm,
bit mad, like
mm,
they always want the most, you know what I mean? They always want the most. But then obviously the way like my parents describe it when they were younger, it's completely different to how it is nowadays, you know what I mean? What are you
mm.
thinking or like what are you saying?
Yeah, no, my opinion is like, nah, it's the same. And obviously, I feel like relationships now, it's a lot harder to because obviously there's other factors like social media, phones, all this other stuff. You get me? Like even like for people just like even Facebook and stuff like that, like all of these different factors, Instagram, Facebook, all these different factors. Yeah, I feel like relationships tend to end a lot quicker nowadays. But I feel like obviously back in the day, this is to do with marriage, obviously, because when you're in a relationship, yeah, I feel like you're locked in. Just when you're married, you're fully locked in. Like that's you know what I mean. You
Yeah.
trust them with your life, and they trust you there. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like nowadays people are getting a lot older when they're getting married and a lot older. Just back in the day, obviously I wasn't about back in the day. Just what I've heard and that people used to get married a lot younger and they used to get like in into like serious relationships and marriages a lot younger, but it used to end a lot quicker than now it is. You know what I mean? Like so, like I feel
Yeah.
like people who got married when they're 16 ended the relationship, ended
Yeah,
the
because
marriage,
I
and
think
when I was, you
nowadays
know what I mean?
people probably have like longer
Mhm.
actual like
Obviously, and there's bigger expectations nowadays that people, women want, and not even just women, anybody wants like, even just men in it. Women want obviously, man with who's like got a lot of money, this and that, got a big
mm,
car, flashy watches,
yeah,
big
yeah.
chain.
But then they don't want to be the guy
Trust me,
flipping who's on the up and coming, you know what I mean? They just want
trust
to
me.
be with the
Nah, but
guy who's already
obviously,
made it.
it's like even it's the same with you can say the same about men too, because like men don't chase a girl with money. Obviously, just they chase a girl who looks pretty and has and like carries herself well. Obviously,
Yeah, they
as you
differ.
should in it, as you should. Obviously, just like it's the same. It plays hand in hand. It plays both roles in it.
Mm.
Obviously, you can just say in a minute.
So anyway, yeah, we're gonna be speaking about we're gonna be putting on some clips actually. We're gonna be putting on some clips to do with like people's opinions, you know what I mean, on relationships nowadays.
No longer the same that they once used to be. Now, when you tell your girlfriend, don't wear this, don't go out to there, apparently you're too toxic, you're a misogynist, you're this and you're that. When in reality, 20 years ago, this was attractive for women. Women used to find it so attractive. They used to love and marry men that used to act like this because why? The man actually cared about them. Now, me personally, if I'm telling my girl, don't wear this or don't go there, it's not because I'm insecure. It's because I know what's best for her and I know what other men are like. So whether I have full trust in her or not doesn't matter because I don't trust other men around my girl. And women are gonna look at this, they're gonna see this video and think that I am a misogynist or they're gonna think that I'm insecure when I'm not, bro. I'm not. It's very simple. I like what's mine. What's mine is mine. I don't like to share. And people don't understand this. And like I say, when women in today's society want to wear openly, like wear open stuff, feel free. You can wear that. I don't care because you ain't gonna be my girl. But a lot of people don't understand this and they just think it's insecurity. But end of the day, it is what it is, though. You know, it's still valid.
Yeah. This one this plays a big factor too. Like a lot of women nowadays, yeah, saying men are insecure and all of this because
Nah,
they don't want to.
it's
They don't want to. Like they don't. You know, I don't want my
straight
girl
gaslighting
going
in it.
out looking like she can get pumped down. You know what I mean? Like looking
Mm.
like she can get tatted
Yeah,
to. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
safe.
They just think they
Especially
think
if you're my gal. Especially if you're my gal. If you're my gal, then you have a like a finger to like where we wanting it. Just obviously
nah, it's not
if
even
it, no,
aware
it's,
what you want thing
no, it's
because
not wearing
it's
no
just
no. But
provoking, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it's
it's
like
provoking
they
it.
want people to see
Yeah,
them
no,
and be
just
like, oh yeah,
obviously
yeah,
like obviously I'm not gonna tell her to wear fucking joggers and a jacket in the
yeah, yeah.
summer. Where you
No,
like you know
obviously that's what
thinking
I'm
that
saying, but then
just when it's that like when it's just not acceptable, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like just chill out,
Like
man.
yeah, it's
Chill
crazy.
out.
That's what I'm saying because they'll be wearing a mud. It's like they want you to compete for them. You know what I mean? When it should
Mm,
just be your girlfriend. You know what I
and
mean?
it should just be the only thing they want in the world is you, not other men's attention and what they think of them, and you know what I mean.
And I
Like
hear it because
obviously, I heard they've got to go out like looking
mm,
nice and pretty and all of this. You
yeah.
get me? That standard
What
just
I'll say though is the worst thing is a woman who starts saying about, oh, you're insecure and you're this and that, because that is straight gaslighting.
But I am a
Straight
feminist.
gaslighting.
I am a feminist, man.
Here, guys, man.
I am a feminist. Women's rights on top.
You're throwing up Black Lives Matter, bro. Anyway, so I'm saying the worst woman is the people who gaslight. You know, the gaslight is the worst ones. The way like, oh, you're just being insecure. Like, I can go out and whatever I want. You know, them ones like, oof.
Nah, chill, yeah, chill. That's what I'm
Trust me.
saying. Nah, serious talk though. Obviously, we've got another video here. These are just people's opinions on like what they think of relationships today and age, in it today's age. Obviously, we can't. There's no videos from about 30 years ago because phones are not where about. You know what I mean? Only people can chat about it. Just here's another video now. You have someone talking about dating in modern day dating, literally.
Dating is broken. We think the grass is greener elsewhere with someone else that has more than the person you have currently has. You've got some women that have crazy unrealistic standards, 18, 19, 20, and they're expecting their man to have the craziest amount of bread, money, because they see it on social media. I believe there's a lack of understanding. Most nowadays want that finished product, that final product of a man. He's made it and he's become successful. Wherever you put your most time and effort into, where it's gonna grow, where it's gonna improve. We sleep on the goals that actually are good for us. We'd rather go for the gal that's 24/7 outside in the club than the gal that stays at home. She minds her own business. Men and women will have treasure right beside them, you know. You don't see them as treasure because you're looking elsewhere, but elsewhere over there is what you're going to, the trash. And people actually sleep on the strength and how powerful you can be in a healthy relationship. Who you get along with like a friend, you love like a lover, they're like family to you, you feel me? And they've got your back more than anyone around you. That's not gonna take no year, 2 years thing. That's gonna take a lot of time. They'll rather start something brand new with something else, and the same cycle continues, and everyone's just running up bodies, running up soul ties and relationships and connections, energy-wise. And then by the end of it, bro, you just end up with a load of soulless people that have just so many different connections with so many different people.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, nah, he's right in it. He's right still, because obviously, like, I feel like loads of girls have a lot of high expectations nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. It is mad because girls nowadays they want the you seeing it right though. That's is what I was saying before to you. Like they want the finished product. Like they want the man who's already up there who made flipping $1 million or £1 million, but then they don't want to.
It's not realistic because
that's what I'm saying.
Not every man in this day and age can become a famous rapper.
Yeah, exactly.
But then, make £1 million at the age of 19.
You know what I
mean? No.
So like they want the finished product, but then they don't want the, you know, when it's like the flipping the ingredients, you know what I mean? They don't want the person who starts from low and actually comes up. They don't want to come up with the guy. They just want the guy who's already up there.
No, but obviously you get me. I'm former women too. You know what I mean? Former women too. You know what I mean? Just obviously it goes hand in hand in it with men in it, because you can say, like, as my mum was saying, it's like women chase someone who has big money and this and that, has a car, Lamborghinis, Rolex, RMs, you know what I mean? All of that shit, yeah. Just men are also chasing like people who they think they've got more than the girl that actually like talking to or chatting to or in a relationship with, like maybe because they look better or this and that. Just at the end of the day, the girl in the relationship, she should mean a lot more to you than someone who like you just seen on the streets. You know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, like, she's yelling it and she's gonna have you more than that girl on the street, because that girl on the street will forget about you a day later unless she's start talking and this and that. Just
obviously. I'm saying people want
literally. Now, obviously, I'm gonna try. Let me try to search up this statistic now. I want to see the relationship, like, what's the percentage of relationships that end today than 30 years ago? 1 second, let me just search up.
Okay, saying in the UK, 42% of marriages end in divorce today. This is today, not 30 years ago. A figure has remained relatively stable over recent years. However, this is actually a decline from 30 years ago, so it's went down. In the mid 1990s, the peak era for divorce, the number was higher, where nearly half, around 50% of all marriages projected to end in separation. Obviously, I'll tell you the reason I think that that's happened. You know what I mean? Because they used to marry so young and they used to get put in marriages straight away. Yeah, that they didn't actually get to know the partner that good. Do you know what I mean? Now people are getting married a lot older.
Yeah, but
Like
I
the
thought it is a mad statistic, but because obviously at the end of the day, I feel like social media plays a big role. Obviously, that plays a big role too. Getting to marry someone, to someone you don't getting married to someone you don't really know in it. Like obviously, people are gonna end the relationship a lot quicker because you thought you knew them like
yeah,
that. Just
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
might have different things. You
But
know what
then
I mean?
when you get older and you like people
Mm,
stay in relationships for longer before they
mm,
actually get married. That's why it's
mm,
actually gone up because
mm,
they'll stay in a relationship for 5 years, get married, and they already
mm,
know the person like the back of the hand. You know what I mean?
mm,
So it's that's what I'm saying. It's probably that's definitely why it's declined as the years have gone by. You know what I mean?
mm,
But obviously, I would have thought social media would have made it harder to even get married in the first place. You know what I mean? But
mm,
yeah, it probably has made it a bit harder. But as people
mm,
get older, like 30s and that, they
mm,
just start hopping off social media a bit more and trying to actually settle down. You know what I mean?
mm,
So that's probably why when they get like older, they actually start marrying up instead of flipping being 18 and getting straight into a marriage and then getting out of the marriage by like 25, getting into another marriage. And do you know what I mean?
mm.
That's people have more
It says
marriages. And
here in it today, fewer than a 1 in 5 marriages end within the first decade. So like that's mad.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
mad. That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. That's mad. That's still. That's actually mad. Still. Anyway, yeah. Thanks all my people for watching. Yeah. Make sure
Mm.
you're liking, subscribing,
ITM
comment,
on everything, man.
follow
In
up
the
the thing.
mix.
Trust me, gonna be on top soon. I'm telling you. Love you all my women.
Chill, fam.